Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Okay, today we are talking about the fact that average is a cult. Something strange about the way we talk about success. Everyone says that they want an extraordinary life, but most people are trained to make ordinary decisions. They choose the safer job, the safer relationship, the safer dream, not because they want average, but because average is approved. Average gets applause. Average doesn't make anyone uncomfortable, and that is the trap. Nobody wakes up one morning and decides, I want to build a life that looks exactly like everyone else's. It happens slowly, one compromise at a time, one excuse at a time, one maybe later at a time. Eventually, the life you built starts looking nothing like the life you imagined. And people call that maturity. But I don't think maturity is wanting less. I think maturity is understanding what you're willing to trade for what you want because everything costs something. The question is whether you're paying for the life you actually want or accidentally paying for the life everyone else expected you to have. The weird thing about average is that nobody has to convince you to choose it. The world does it automatically. You're surrounded by messages telling you what is reasonable, what is practical, what people like you normally do. But people like you is often just a description of who you have been, not who you could become. The problem with average isn't that it's bad. A simple life can be a great life. The problem is when average becomes a default instead of a choice. When you stop asking, what do I want? And start asking, what can I get away with wanting? Those are very different questions. A lot of people don't have a goal problem. They have a permission problem. They don't lack ideas. They lack the willingness to be wrong before they are right, because that's the uncomfortable part. Before anyone understands the vision, you have to carry it alone, unfortunately. Because before people call it successful, you have to be willing to look unsuccessful. Before something becomes obvious, someone has to look ridiculous. That's the deal. The beginning of anything meaningful usually looks unimpressive: a blank page, a first customer, a rough prototype, a person learning a skill, a person starting over. The finished product is what gets celebrated. Okay? The awkward parts in the beginning and the middle do not. They get judged. So the question isn't whether people will think you're different. They probably will. The question is whether their comfort is worth more than your potential. Because average is very easy to join. It has a lot of members. But extraordinary things have always been built by people willing to stand somewhere before everyone else arrives. Okay? I'll leave you with that and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com and we'll see you in the next episode.